Hey, how's it going, everyone? Just back in with another sequence video. So just having kind of a quiet day today, resting up, for a golf event on Saturday. So, I just thought I would read through the entire book of Second Esdras. Excellent book. And then, I found some of the sequences that I didn't catch, in the past. So Second Esdras 1, and again, this whole chapter and this whole book, the whole Bible is looping this sequence over and over again. Hopefully I've proven that at this point. Second Esdras 1 verse 4, and the word of the Lord came unto me saying, so that's a coded reference for the elect being sealed. And even the Apocrypha, it has the numerology. It's in verse 14, 1-4, talking about the 144. Verse 5, go thy way and show my people their sinful deeds. So this is recounting a historical events, but it mirrors the end times. This is the amazing thing about the Bible. Go thy way and show my people their sinful deeds and their children their wickedness, which they have done against me, that they may tell their children's children. Verse 6, because the sins of their fathers have increased in them, for they have forgotten me and have offered unto strange gods. So this is talking about in the last days that the whole world is going to be lawless, and then chasing after strange gods, including the Israelites. Verse 7, am not I even he that brought them out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage? So in the last days, that's America. Okay, that's a coded reference for salvation in the last days. And then right after salvation, but they have provoked me unto wrath. And so right after salvation is the wrath of God. Verse 8, pull thou off then the hair of thy head and cast all evil upon them, for they have not been obedient unto my law, but it is a rebellious people. And so the rest of the earth now is going to be subject to Revelation 16, okay? And so it's going to be a time of sifting, for the mixed multitude. And so this is, in verse 8, 18666, this is the time of the mark of the beast and being pushed, and not recommended anymore. It's going to be a life or death situation. Verse 9, how long shall I forbear them, and to whom I have done so much good? Many kings have I destroyed for their sake. Pharaoh with his servants and all his power I have smitten down. So the sequence is the elect are sealed, the elect are saved. There's a time of the Great Tribulation in Revelation 16. Then America's burned in Revelation 17 and 18. And then there's this battle in the Middle East, okay, when Christ returns with his saints. And then there's a time of miracles for the remnant. And then there's the kingdom. And so this follows that exactly. So in modern day, Pharaoh is America. And his power, and all his power I have smitten down. So it's going to be burned. So that falls perfect. And then now we're going to talk about, it's going to segue to this battle in the Middle East. Verse 11, all the nations have I destroyed before them, and in the east, so now it's talking about transferring over to the eastern world. And in the east I have scattered the people of 2 provinces, even of Tyrus and Sidon, and have slain all their enemies. So it's talking now about mass destruction. Verse 12, speak thou therefore unto them, saying, thus saith the Lord, I led you through the sea in the beginning, gave you a large and safe passage. I gave you Moses for a leader and Aaron for a priest. And so now, after that destruction, this battle in the Middle East, there's going to be a passageway opened, for this group at the remnant to make our journey back. And you have to read Revelation 16 and then 2nd Esdras as well to understand that there's a group in a distant land, in the Middle East. And so like it says here, I led you through the sea and in the beginning gave you a large and safe passage. And so they're going to make that journey again. This is the multitude that is gathered together in peace, okay? And so check into that. Verse 14, I gave you a light and a pillar of fire, and great wonders I have done among you. And in the last days, that's going to be that 45-day period in the book of Daniel, okay? And then after that, if you scroll down, verse 29, that ye would be my children and I should be your God, that you would be my children and I should be your father. And so this is talking about the kingdom. And so, 2nd Esdras 1 to 29 follows the sequence perfectly. Hope everyone's doing well. Bye.